Okay guys, so this video wound up turning out to be quite a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. So I'll be splitting it up into two videos for you. You'll see the start of it. And I'm going to end it out with the Corvette I've been working on. A little video of that with a little walk around, and then you'll get to see it as it's driving back in and down the road. So I'm going to end it off with that one for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll upload the second half, which is showing the final product of the seat after it's together and the back on it, and it installed into the truck. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if there's something you want to see different. There's a lot I have to say in this particular video for some reason. But tell me what you think. So, guys, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. What's up, everybody? We're back. It's another day. We're at it again. This truck is taking forever. But it's going to be so nice when it's done. It's going to look so good. Anyway, so I told y'all I'd bring you back when I started on the bench seat. So I went ahead and took the bench seat out, disassembled it, took it apart. There's the back of it right there. There's the cover to the bottom. There's the bottom of it. Now the whole reason for taking it apart was because of this right here. This whole side sits about an inch lower. So now that I know it sits about an inch lower, now I've got to get it to raise up. Now we'll pull that off, and I will show you guys the springs, because the springs are actually in really good shape on this. There's only one or two that are broken, and if you've ever done anything with springs and seats, you'll understand that they always break. But there's the spring set. Actually, it's in really good shape. Okay, this guy here is the only one that's broke, and I don't know, maybe somebody can chime in and let me know if there's a way to put that back together. I thought about welding it, but it's so small. With a MIG gun, I'd probably make more of a mess than I would fixing anything. So I really don't know what else to do with it or how to fix that. But since all the rest of it is absolutely perfect, I'm not going to mess with it. Now, as far as the low sitting on this side, I found a piece of foam laying out somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but it was laying out somewhere. And it's about the right thickness for what I'm doing. So this guy here, clean it off a little bit. But I'm thinking if I put that down like so, and then put the foam for the seat on top of this to where it'll never be seen, that raises it up that amount that I need raised. And it should level the top of the seat out. That way I'm not falling down next to the door. So we're going to try that and see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, I put it all back together and I'm still falling down in the hole over there. Oh well, not a big deal. So I noticed on this side right here, it has this dude. I don't know what that is because this side does not have it. And this is also where it's broke at. I may try and bend me a tab to put right there. But this time, guys, I'm going to set the camera up and I will let you watch as I'm doing all this. Let you actually see the work. Or the comedy, or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, hope you enjoy it, and I will get you back on in just a minute. All right, so we're back on, and I'm going to attempt to put this back together and make it work right. Here's my piece of 1-inch pad that I'm using as a lift to lift this one side up. Here's my butt crusted foam. The cover. Ew. This probably should stay in here, but since it's falling out, I'm going to take it out anyway. We don't need that where we're going. Maybe I should call Sue from ASM. Get her to do this. Maybe she wouldn't cuss me out and call me ass monkey. Oh no, you're ass monkey. Okay. Haha. Cool beans. Cool. Grab me a few sets of flowers. I know there's a tool that does this. I don't have it. I wonder if I could zip tie it. I wonder if zip ties would hold it. Anybody know the answer to that one? I know Vice Grip Garage zip tied his headliner. Try a different pair of pliers here. Ah, that worked much better. Especially right there. I'm not sure. Huh. I don't know. Ah. I believe it's supposed to go like that, guys. Well, certainly it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But then again, whatever is. Ah. Oh, that's what's wrong with them. They're right-handed pliers. Probably metric too. Right-handed metric channel locks. Makes a lot of sense, don't it? For the people that have subscribed to my channel, I want to say thank you. If you haven't yet, what are you waiting on? I promise I'm going to keep content coming. I know I'm not Cletus and all them yet, but I'd like to be. And only you guys can get me there. Oh, there I am using the left hand on them again. Ha! There we go. Look at there. Use the right hand and it works. They are right-handed channel locks. Who would have ever thought that? Who'd have thunk it? No kidding, I hear people talk like that around here all the time. Who'd have thunk? I'm sorry, I grew up in Florida, and where I went to school at, we didn't talk like that. We talked a little bit differently. Of course, you can't say a whole lot because Floridians are not from Florida either. I really don't think there's a such thing as being from Florida. Could be. But everybody you talk to that says, I'm from Florida, that's where they live at. They all moved there from somewhere else. But the car scene there is outstanding. They have some cars and coffee shows that I would love to attend that are just massive, massive shows. And of course, I'd like to go to Cars and Coffee in Atlanta where Ed Bolin from VinWiki does his car shows and stuff too. Of course, he does a different caliber of car than what we mess with here. He's into dream cars, Ferraris and stuff like that, Lamborghinis. Not that I'm benefiting in any way by telling you this, but if you haven't checked out VinWiki, it's all car stories. It's really cool. It's fun. It's interesting. Sometimes informative. But most of all, entertaining. And you can also download the VinWiki app and look up vehicles or follow vehicles or anything like that, which is what I did once my wife and I got into the German cars. When I bought her the Audi, I registered it on VinWiki, and their support group is really nice too. But I registered on VinWiki, and now that I've done that, no matter where that car goes, if I ever want to buy it back, I can track it on there. So it's actually a really cool platform. And just like one of the stories on the VinWiki stories is about a stolen, I believe it was a Murcielago, and using the VinWiki app, they were able to track that car or something similar to that, something like that. And it was one of the Ed Bolian stories, and how he helped the police pursue and catch and find it just before it was completely taken apart in a chop shop in Atlanta. So like I say, that's a cool channel. Go check it out. Which chances are, any of the channels I follow and think are amazing, if you're watching this, you already know about them. But you know what? I talk about them anyway. I really, really like Vice Grip Garage. I really, really like Junkyard Digs, because again, it's pretty much the same scenario. And them guys have actually collaborated together on one or two, which I think would be so cool. I would love, hell, since I'm in Tennessee, it would be cool just to be able to hook up with like Dylan McCool and go resurrect the car with him from a junkyard, or I guess his junkyard. He's got, God, who Googles the cars from what I've seen. I would love to be able to go collab with that guy, bring a car back from the dead, and bring it back here to East Tennessee. That would be fun. Yeah, so this is my painter's car. Beautiful, beautiful ride. He's got the seat, the passenger seat, at his house still. This is the one I have been finishing up, putting the final touches on for him. And yes, it is a 454 car. Beautiful interior. Needs to be cleaned up. It's a little dirty in there. I didn't do that. Just letting you know. Original gauges, except for the Sun Pro there. I put that in for him because we upgraded the ignition on this car. We upgraded the ignition on this car. He wanted them nice Chevrolet chrome valve covers and all on there and all that stuff. I put that knockoff Mallory ignition, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's a little cheaper than MSD or Mallory, and yet works just as good. So, I mean, what can you say about that? Here's the other side, guys. Big old 454, honking 454. I think it's got a small cam in it, nothing real massive. Let's see if we can fire this thing up, let you guys give it a listen. Oh yeah, she runs good. Like I say, if it has a cam, it's not much of one. Beautiful, beautiful, sweet running car.